Good afternoon, class. Today's video is a variable manipulation video on an oldie but goodie, a very classic physics equation, F equals ma. Most of you realize that it's not just F equals ma with nothing in between. The reason for the space here is because we usually assume that everyone knows that there's a multiplication sign in between mass and acceleration. This is important because it will help us to manipulate the equation. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is solving for both F, m, and a. So force, mass, and acceleration. To do this, we're going to employ some tricks that we learned from algebra. And so if we notice here, we can't do anything with F on this side just yet because there's no mathematical operations being done. However, if we are solving for mass, and we notice what we need to do is we need to isolate the variable. So you have to get rid of the operation sign and the other variable that's keeping this mass from being isolated. So to do that, what we need to do is we need to say, okay, I've got mass times acceleration. Therefore, what is the opposite operation to multiplication? It is division. So I will now divide the equation by acceleration. So once I've done this, now of course, what I do to one side of the equation, I must do to the other side. So right now, I've divided both sides of the equation by acceleration in order to isolate the variable of mass. Now, when I look at this, I can't do anything on this side because that's it for now. However, on this side, there is something I can do to simplify things, because if I move this over here, do you notice that I have a divided by a? As we've learned since elementary school pretty much, something divided by itself will always equal 1. The only difference is if it was 0, but we're not doing that. So if acceleration divided by acceleration is 1, then we can just essentially take all of this away, and we are now left with our equation m equals F over a. Resetting, because now we are going to solve for m in this case. We're going to solve this equation now for acceleration instead of mass. What we are going to do is we're going to look at this again, but this time we're keeping acceleration where it is, and we're going to be moving mass. So we look at this and say acceleration is being multiplied by mass. So in order to isolate the variable, we must do the opposite operation to it, which is multiplication. The opposite operation of multiplication is division. So we divide both sides of the equation by mass. Once we've done this, what you notice is we can again move over our division sign, and we've got mass divided by mass. And as we remember from elementary school, something divided by the same thing is 1. Therefore, this part can be taken away. And what we are left with is acceleration is equal to force divided by mass. For the last one, I thought it would be easiest if I just went back to reset and get our original setup here. And for this last one, if you are looking to solve for the force equation, F equals m times a, and you're solving for force, well, congratulations, you have already done so. So there you have it, class. F equals ma in all of its different forms. Good luck on your studies, and may the force be with you.